The Freedom Party says government of national unity negotiations must end now. He says the country has been on hold for far too long, for 9 days, waiting for the announcement of the cabinet. Party President Velenkosini Hlabisa says President Cyril Ramaphosa must announce his cabinet as a matter of urgency, even though the GNU in its nature will be characterized by negotiations throughout its lifespan. Hlabisa was addressing the media on the IFP's position in the GNU in Durban. Newzroom Afrika's Ntando Mnyandu reports.
A stance from one of the first parties to join the GNU bandwagon.
The IFP is concerned the most that it is taking too long. The country at a standstill. We need South Africa moving forward. The people of South Africa who voted on the 29th of May, it's almost a month now, and we do not have a fully established government that is ready to function because cabinet ministers have not yet been designated at a national level. Thanks, of course, in other provinces, the work is off the ground, and at a national level, that should be the same. The IFP is of the view we cannot negotiate indefinitely. We must reach a point where we come to a situation of a win-win and we put the people of South Africa first.
Hlabisa says the president of the country should use his prerogative to announce his cabinet. Without giving away the party's ambitions, Hlabisa says the IFP wants to be part of the national executive.
We have expressed our view, and it is up to the president how he reflects on what the IFP tabled. But we do want to indicate that positions do not come first. But of course, there must be positions we must play in order to make our country and our people win at the end of the day.
The party is also at loggerheads with its GPU partner, the National Freedom Party, on the election of Councillor Michael Khumalo as the mayor of Zululand municipality. The NFP alleges that the IFP reneged on its agreement that would have seen Ivan Barnes elected mayor instead of Khumalo.
There is the ongoing statement of proportionality in the executive. But we, as the IFP and the other partners, felt that if you applied that formula to KwaZulu-Natal, it would have effectively meant that the NFP would have been left out of the provincial cabinet. It was in the collective thinking then of the negotiating teams across the parties that them not qualifying on the basis of proportionality does not mean that they should be closed out. Hence, the Honorable Shinga in the provincial legislature is currently now the MEC for Social Development in KwaZulu-Natal. This was in keeping with the spirit which the President has indicated of continuous engagement, and the commitment to engage remains firmly on the table. But as things stand, we must put categorically that there is no agreement between the IFP and the NFP on local government matters.
The end is in sight, however, with the first sitting of the National Assembly earmarked for July 18. Until then, South Africans will have to be a little patient before the much-anticipated announcement by the country's number one. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Mnyandu in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal.